Hi everyone! Welcome to our last story time of our second session of summer reading. Next week there won't be any programs. We're going to take a week off and get ready for the last week. Can you believe it? The last session of summer reading already. Let's start with our hello song. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. We're going to read some Christmas books again. You know what? I just thought that I should have got out my Christmas clothes, like my red sweater and my Jingle Bell earrings. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Probably because it's July and I'm really not thinking about Christmas. Christmas Cookies, Bite-Size Holiday Lessons by Amy Krause Rosenthal, and the pictures were done by Jane Dyer. This is a HarperCollins published book. This has a lot of words in it, a lot of new words, big words. Anticipation means I've been thinking all day about making cookies. I'm so excited, I can't wait. Tradition means each year at the same time we make the same cookies wearing our same special matching aprons. Disappointed means I tried to make it look like a star, but it didn't turn out the way I anticipated. Celebrate means it's time to get the sprinkles. Appreciate means thank you so much for helping me bake cookies. Prosperity means my goodness, look at all those cookies. Charitable means setting a big batch aside to give to people who don't have any cookies. Responsible means you ask me to put away the cookie cutters and you count on me to do it. Moderation means at a party and not having 20 cookies and not having 0 cookies, but having just enough cookies. Reciprocate means today I'm making cookies at my friend's house, and then next I'll have her at my house to bake cookies. Frustrated means I can't believe we burnt the cookies again. Perseverance means we tried and we tried and we tried and finally we made the perfect batch of cookies. Selfish means taking the last cookie without asking if anybody else wants some of it. Thoughtful means let's share some with our neighbors. Lonely means this cookie doesn't taste as good when I have to eat it all by myself. Sharing means thanks for giving me a taste. Would you like some of mine? Gratitude means taking a minute to look around the table and be thankful for all the people and all the cookies. Family means eating our cookies together. Gracious means putting out a plate for a special guest. Believe means I might never see it happen, but I believe he will come and eat those cookies. Joy means my heart is happy and bright and don't you love the smell of cookies? Peace means no one is worried about anybody else's cookies. In this moment, we are all quietly content with the cookies that we have. Hope means I'm filled with good feelings about what will be happening. And if you take this book out, there's actually a recipe in the back for you to make cookies. Remember, you can put books on hold at the library and pick them up on the porch. Actually, you know what? Let's sing a song like we did last week. I love it that I can play the music on my phone to the player here. Let's sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I know you know that song, right? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sing it. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you of good cheer. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You ever heard this song? This is an old Raffi song. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Good tidings
To you, wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's kind of funny to be singing Christmas songs in July, isn't it? I hope you had fun with the Christmas crafts, and I hope you decorated a tree and entered it in our contest. This is kind of a long book, but it's a really nice one. It's a brand new book. We just bought it for the summer. The Christmas Wish by Lori Everett. And there's not drawings in this book, there's photographs. And the photographs were taken by Pierre Brahang. And I probably said that wrong. This is a Random House publication. And it does have beautiful photographs in it. Long, long ago, in a place so far north that the mothers never packed away the wool hats or mittens, lived a sweet little girl named Anya, whose greatest dream was to become one of Santa's elves. One year, as the days grew shorter and the snow had fallen for weeks without a rest, Anya decided it was time to go look for Santa Claus. Before she left, she remembered the kind old woman who lived down the lane. That woman had no children or grandchildren of her own, so Anya wanted to help her get ready for Christmas. As the old woman napped, Anya caught her naughty cat for her. She decorated the gingerbread house that they had baked together the day before, and she swept out her sauna. She even found a small tree for her to enjoy. Then Anya delivered gifts to her friends and her family, with a note saying that she would visit them whenever her busy job with Santa would permit. Anya was well prepared for her journey. She watched the sky at night, observing the position of the North Star, and she memorized a great map that was on the wall of her schoolhouse. Still, as she tied on her skis and began to glide away into the forest, Anya started to worry. What if I get lost? She thought. I can help you, sang a tiny voice. Startled, Anya looked back to see who had spoken. Up here, said the voice. And a bright red bird swooped down and landed on her ski pole. Anya explained her wish to find Santa Claus at the North Pole. But I wonder if I am being foolish, she said. Not when you have the right friends, the bird answered. If you trust me, I will help you. But we must hurry. The days are short, and Christmas is very near. So Anya skied after the patient bird, who led slowly so the child could make her way through the deep snow. Aren't the photographs in this book beautiful? When they came to a mountainside, Anya flew so fast over the sparkling powder that the bird could hardly keep up with her. At the foot of the mountain, the bird whistled, and they were greeted by a giant horse. You may sleep in my barn tonight, he offered. Tomorrow I can take you as far as one day and one night will allow. The cardinal fluttered away before Anya could thank him. Morning came in a blink. The gentle horse invited still sleepy Anya to climb on his back. They talked the day away as they trod through the snowy forest. Evening fell as they approached a mountain pass. The sky came alive with the dancing colors of the northern lights. They stood spellbound for hours, and then they fell asleep, the horse standing strong and solid, with Anya laying across his warm back. Anya was sad when she awoke and remembered that the horse would have to leave her. But she knew that his people would be worried about him. Later, as they approached a gleaming ice fall, the horse whinnied loudly 3 times, and from a hole in the ice appeared the oddest creature Anya had ever seen. The musk ox spoke softly and slowly. The cardinal asked me to escort you under the glacier to the tundra, she said, and then she turned and walked back into the dark cave. Follow her now, the horse told Anya. She is shy, but she is trustworthy. He saw that Anya was sad to leave him, so he said, When you are Santa's elf, you can visit me whenever you wish. But hurry now, Christmas is very near. Anya took off her skis and bravely joined the plodding ox. The cave was dark as night as Anya followed the ox downward, and luminescent blue as they climbed up a trail of ice and stones. When they emerged, Anya saw a tremendous fur blanket laying on the ground in front of her. Just as she was ready to collapse onto its warm folds, it shifted, and then it rose. It wasn't a blanket. It was an enormous bear, just like the ones in the tales her father told around the fire. After Anya had thanked the musk ox for her help, the bear spoke. I have come to take you north over the tundra, he said in a deep, soothing voice. You may ski or you may ride as you wish, but we must hurry. Christmas is coming soon. It's a great big polar bear. When they stopped for a rest, Anya found a small book in her pocket. In the day's last light, she read a story to the bear about a troll and 3 silly little goats. The next day was bright again, and Anya skied and then rode on the bear's back. He was great company. They sang songs and they made each other laugh. They reached their destination early. Anya had no idea how the bear could tell this spot from any other, but he told her that they would be meeting a friend of his at this exact spot. "Since we have the time, let us take another rest," he said. Anya curled up into the bear's softness and slept without a dream. They awoke to jingling sleigh bells. Anya and the bear looked up. A reindeer landed right in front of them. "I'm so glad I found you," the reindeer said. "We must run, for I am too tired to fly." Anya felt sorry for him. He looked exhausted. As she took his harness off, she remembered an apple that she had brought, and she offered it to him. The reindeer thanked her as he happily ate the apple. Anya hugged the bear goodbye, and then she put on her skis and set forth with her new friend. She's met a lot of friends in this book, hasn't she? Ooh, that's a lot of snow. At first, Anya tried to ski behind the reindeer, but he was way too fast, so Anya asked him to tow her. It was as close as flying as she had ever been. Anya skied that way for many miles. Just as she began to worry that she could not hold on any longer, the reindeer said, "Hold on tight." In a flash, they were soaring through the sky. Anya watched the ice give way to the ocean that she had seen on her classroom map. She saw eagles and whales and giant icebergs that reminded her of rock. Finally, they landed in a lovely clearing surrounded by trees cloaked in snow. And then Anya's wish came true. Santa Claus appeared. He lifted Anya onto his knee. "Welcome, Anya," he said. "I have been waiting for you. You are an extraordinary little girl. While there are many children who wish to be one of Santa's elves, you are the first one to have come this far. And you are already my most important helper. You bring kindness and joy to all those around you all year long. Thank you. Now may I ask you for a favor," he added with a smile. "Will you help me drive my sleigh?" Anya was thrilled to give the command, "Fly!" It was very early Christmas morning when they landed by Anya's house. "Before I leave," Santa said, "I'd like to give you this special gift. This is a magical bell. If you ever need help, ring this bell 3 times. Santa Claus kissed her on the cheek, and the next thing she knew, she was in her bed. Anya sat up and looked out the window onto the frosty morning. There was no sleigh, no reindeer, no tracks in the snow. She held the bell closer. Was it all a dream, she wondered? But she has the bell. What do you think? I think that's a lovely book to add to our Christmas collection. Should we do one more song? This is another one that you can do with your body. I know you know the hokey pokey because we've done it. But let's pretend we're reindeers doing the hokey pokey. So what do reindeers have? What's on their head? Antlers. And what do they have? They don't have hands. Do they have hoofs? Right? And one of them has a red nose? And they have fluffy tails? Let's sing the hokey pokey. Ready? You put your antlers in, you put your antlers out. Do it at home. You put your antlers in and you shake them all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. How about your hoofs? You put your hoofs in, you put your hoofs out, you put your hoofs in, and you shake them all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. What should be next? The tail? You put your tail in, you put your tail out, you put your tail in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. How about a red nose? Who has a red nose? So Rudolph? You put your red nose in, you put your red nose out, you put your red nose in, can you shake it? And you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. How about your whole reindeer self? You put your whole reindeer self in and your whole reindeer self out. You put your whole reindeer self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job. Did you get your body moving on that? So remember, today, that's all I'm going to read for today. Remember, this is the last story time in session 2. Next week, we'll take a week off so we can get ready for the last session. Then after this, there'll be 3 more weeks of summer reading, and then we'll be all done. Make sure you turn in your summer reading on Read Square. I hope you registered. Put in the books that you read or the minutes that you read so that you can get some really great prizes that the library's been collecting. All right? I'll see you not next week, but the week after. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.